we need the tripod. Oh, shit. All right, we're starting a little late because, oh, what does she want to do with these radishes? Hold on. Oh, y'all are told today. Oh. Okay. Okay, Stream Deck. See what this delay is like. Nice. Not that bad. Not that bad. Okay. So, we're gonna fry some chicken. We may or may not make spaghetti, but we definitely need to fry some chicken because that's what Mom wanted. So, since she wants to fry chicken, I also kind of have to be careful about wire placements because I will be a little concerned, right? But I also want to boil up some vegetables for myself, you know. We got a soup kit a while back for sinigang, because it had okra, and the particular recipe I was looking at had okra involved in it. But it had a bunch of other stuff that we weren't really using, so now I'm gonna try to use them before they go bad. So we have them kind of like hanging out over here on the side. This is just gonna be for me because I think we're gonna put some. Seems like there's cilantro, just not really sure. So yes. So this is, how many MAID streams did we do? I think this is the third one. So after this one, there's 2 more. And then that's it. That's it until we collectively earn more MAID streams. We joined Fourth Wall. We were poking around today. And we're gonna experiment there and see how it works. I'm gonna focus on digital products, but it seems like that would be the best place to also sell my clothes. Since Discord, maybe, you know, it would be better on a shop front. You know what I'm saying? Versus just like, hey bro, look at my shit on Discord. I'm gonna see if they'll let me upload videos, because one thing about eBay, they don't let you upload videos of clothes. So like if you want to like turn around in it and show people how it looks like on a person while a person is moving and, you know, breathing and stuff, you can't do that on eBay because I tried like 5 times. So yeah. So if they let me do if they let me upload video, then I think that's just gonna completely solidify it for me. Anyway, all right. I think we need some additional light because we're losing light. So I'm gonna work on this soup for me first. We're gonna cut up some of these vegetables, and then we're gonna do the fried chicken. Just because to reduce the amount of water used, I want to use the water that we're gonna use to wash these vegetables on the chicken. So like, let's say you have chicken and vegetables to wash. Don't do the chicken first if you want to use the water for both, right? Because you don't want to wash your vegetables in raw chicken juice water. You want to use water that you used for vegetables to potentially clean meat. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to do it the other way around. That'd be really bad. So, I guess this is a squash. We got 2 potatoes, 1 red, 1 yellowish, 2 pieces of celery. We've got other celery in the fridge too. This is just some water I used for boiling eggs. the other day, which, damn it, that's what I was gonna do before the stream. Fuck. Okay. I have tea eggs. I will show you those. And actually, why don't we eat one? Fuck it, let's eat one. So I made tea eggs the other day because I wanted to, but I had mentioned it to Lainey and she seemed interested. So I figured maybe I'll just do a video. You know what I mean? So let me just pull one out that I made. I can probably transfer it to a different container. Just because like I probably don't want to keep it in this pot. But I'm gonna change the container. Let me start around a little bit first too though, because like I don't know if the sugar might not have. I'm pretty sure the sugar is fine. I don't know if it like is super solid still or whatever. But let me get an egg out first. Let me get a really okay. So there we go. Get some juice with that. And we'll open it up. Have a little snacky snack. So I did star anise. I used black tea, bay leaves, Sichuan peppercorns. Oh my god, what else is in here? A cinnamon stick, sugar. Was there soy sauce? I forget it. I forget. Anyway, the recipe is from The Walks of Life, WOKS. You see what they did there? Ahaha. Puns. But yeah. There are different, recipes out there for making tea eggs, but just in general, I like using recipes from The Walks of Life because I just like feel better about it. If I want Chinese recipes, then I feel better going to The Walks of Life. Oh yeah, and black tea. We used a Formosa black from 10 Ren / 10 yen. I think there was just like, I don't know, some sort of like ownership name thing that happened or what. I'm not really sure. I keep everything in here. Running out of room. Might have to divvy them up into some of them into a slightly smaller container. Oop. Let me see. Yeah, that's an idea. I don't want to get too messy because I'm going to have to stain my clothes. Yay! Okay. I can probably reduce the amount of water next time. Maybe to even less if I use 6. So the recipe was for 12 and they said like 5 cups of water. So I was like, well, how about 3? 3 was still a lot. So I don't know. We're going to have to maybe figure out how that. Oh, yeah, I think there's ginger in here too. Okay. So let me show you. So you crack it. So, you know, the delicious juice broth you make, like, gets in there. So I'm gonna remove the shell. Hopefully it leaves a little bit of a pattern if I did it right. Because the way you're supposed to, like, break it and stuff. Okay, so sort of. I don't know if you see that, but there's like a gentle little pattern of broken lines. That's kind of what you hope to do when you gently crack this egg. You see? Oh my god, stomach chill. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna be fine. That's shell. But yeah. Fantastic. And just take that shell part out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like this. Okay. Maybe we'll reduce the amount of water for, you know. For the soaking liquid part. Oh, go. Mm-hmm. There you go. Oof. We're gonna try to move slightly fast, but I'm slow, so we'll see how successful I am with that. I don't know why she put the radish in here. I don't plan on really using it. Also, we have oil that we saved from when we made the sesame balls. So, you know. So I'm just gonna agitate these. It's gonna be fine. I'm the one eating them. So, like, for the most part, it's kind of whatever for me. Also, we have some very super old celery that's in the fridge. So I think I'm gonna add some of that to this situation. Not really sure why she put these radishes in here, but I guess she wants me to clean them. I'm not putting them in my soup. I don't know why she bought these. Usually when we buy daikon or like radish like this, because we're gonna make sinigang, but she didn't say anything about sinigang. She said spaghetti and fried chicken, and not Filipino spaghetti. So I'm not making any Filipino spaghetti this time, but I really do enjoy Filipino spaghetti now. Now that I've like have made it for myself and tried it, it's pretty awesome. So for me, I will be making that more often. For me, I just don't know. We're gonna have to figure out a way to scale it back because, like, it asks for like a whole can of condensed milk, you know. And you can like make it less than that, you know, but it's just like I like the proportions she used, you know? So for me, I think her proportions are great. And I'd like to keep it that way. Okay. I think that's good. And we'll keep this to wash the chicken. We're just gonna dry rub. We don't really ever bread chicken. Only time we do breaded chicken is when we're, you know, at like a fast food place ordering. So just putting that out there. I'm gonna get the celery that's like super old and see if it's still usable. Let's see. I think some of you are kind of usable. So all the stuff that looks like it's a little too expired or whatever, we won't use that. And we will put the not so usable ones in the compost pile. But I do try to use as much as humanly possible. So like, you know what I mean? What I consider usable might not be up to what you consider as usable. So just also keep that in mind. Okay. So that's not usable. And that's pretty can you get the fuck off my hair? Okay. There. We'll cut off the bottom. Won't be keeping that. That looks okay. We'll trim off this. We'll keep this. See. Inside looks pretty okay. We'll just trim off some of the ends. Yeah. This looks pretty okay. Sort of. Yeah, you still have like a little bit of bite to you. Not a lot, but not so much. Compost pile. Compost pile. I'm just giving these little rinsey rinse. I'm gonna put these in the soup. This soup is just for me. Just for me. So, because I want to make sure these vegetables get eaten, you know? Okay. Okay. Cool. We have carrots too. I don't know really what she's trying to do with those carrots. Should I put a carrot in here? She used them. Okay, that's fine. Okay, cool. All right, so let me cut up these vegetables for my soup, right? Just for me. I guess we can go ahead and make this just a little bit smaller. Okay. I keep the leaves on. Again, you do you. That's just, I feel comfortable with the leaves. Not all people are into that. I'll go ahead and cut these up a little bit too. Oh, maybe I'll use I have like a mystery bouillon cube. Maybe we'll use that too. Sounds like a good idea. Very happy how the tea eggs came out. Very happy. Also, since this is for me, I'm not going to care about the order of the vegetables too much. We might do this one first. But other than that, like, don't care about the order. We're not going to be like super whatever about that. Okay, I don't think I keep the top, right? I think that goes in the compost pile. There we go. So I can start boiling this water. Oh, you know what? Right here. Okay. We'll boil the water. We'll put a bouillon cube in it. Bam. Okay. In the meantime, we should probably start working on prepping that chicken. Ooh. Stove made a weird sound. Okay. Put this here. My nose. Okay, so we'll do a rinse or two of the chicken. Okay, since I am using to not be completely wasteful, I'm using the water, the vegetables. Right. Again, your comfort level is going to be your comfort level. I want to give this water a few tries before we, throw it out. So we always wash the produce in vinegar and water. If we wash meat, it is also in vinegar. Oh, there's a whole lot less. Okay. We might be able to do both. I'm going to just take it out of the package. Stomach, bro. Okay. We ate today. Like, we had an appetite. We ate stuff. Like, you're acting like that didn't even happen. Ooh. Yep, you want me to fry this? Okay. Three, four. Very interesting choices of cut. I'm not saving it. I'm just trying to make it so it doesn't take as much room in the trash can. Even though I'm about to touch Ross. Go open a trash can. Okay. Again, so first rinse is going to be in the vegetable water, then we're going to toss it out, rinse it again. I'm going to keep the skin on since we're not breading. Yeah. So again, first kind of rinse. Thank you for letting me eat you, although you probably didn't really have too much of a choice in that. So, thank you. For your sacrifice. I'm pretty sure you didn't choose this, you know? All right. Okay. And rinse. Okay, I think that's good. Wash my hands. Even though we're probably going to touch this raw meat again. I'm going to get some gloves. We're going to kind of pat dry this meat. Oh, yeah, let me get that bouillon for me. For the thing that I'm doing for myself. So we have some bouillon cubes, right? But some of them, we had other boxes and stuff, so I don't know what flavor this is. We'll use this one. We'll use this one for my soup. I don't know what flavor bouillon is. But again, it's for me, so it doesn't really matter, right? Because I'm gonna be like eating it. Hopefully it's pollo, you know. But who knows? I'm not gonna sniff it beforehand to double check. I'm just gonna live with my decisions, you know. Oh yeah, let me get gloves. So Maybe let's move the vegetables off to the side somewhere not near meat. And we'll have you here. My tea juice over here. This cutting board is definitely not big enough for this situation. I think we'll season it in like just a separate pan. Oh my god. Did I not finish my snack earlier? Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna have to check on a snack. I feel like it's been just unusually quiet in my cooking streams recently. I don't know if it's just because I'm like cooking right before 6 o'clock. This is not usually my time slot. But oh yeah, let me get the seasoning. Okay, so we're gonna use, what are we gonna use? Pepper, salt for fried chicken, lemon, pepper, salt. What else? I made like an Asian seasoning rub. I think this is a steak rub. I made like an Asian seasoning rub. Where is it? Oh, is this the steak one? So this must be the Asian one. Oh, wait, there's the Asian one. We're just gonna mix a bunch of seasonings that I made together. And the seasoning salts. Oh my god, bro. Fuck. Okay, the water sounds like it's like ready, but I'm sure it's not. It just sounds that way, I'm sure. But just in case it is. Yeah, you're not. You're gonna lie. Yeah, you just sound like that. You're not actually like, whatever. Okay. Sorry for the shaky cam. Okay, that works. All right. So let me. Ooh, is that? Why didn't I label you? Okay, you might be a little too spicy for mom, so let's not use you. You smell too spicy. This is steak seasoning. So I'm just gonna put some in the pan first. If we need more later, we'll deal with that later, probably change gloves. This is the Asian seasoning I made at some point. Definitely smells very ginger and lemongrassy. And then this is lemon pepper salt. And then this is the, pepper salt for fried chicken that, you get at the tea shops that serve the popcorn chicken. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of mix this around. Because there are some clumps. Okay. How do I want to do this? So we'll keep these open. I guess we should keep this off. It's gonna be hard to pop it off. we're not using this when you smell way too spicy. And we'll keep this lid off too. All right. Where are we going to put them? Plate over here. Okay. So let me... I'm just pat drying a little bit. Or a lot. Put that down. Yeah. Up. I'm going to season all of this. All right. So, seems like we underestimated how much spice we need. So, yeah. But at least it looks like we'll use quite a bit of the spice. So, like the stuff that we haven't used in a while. Looks like it's going to get used. So, that's cool. Again, we're going to pat dry this chicken. And then put it in the rub. Let it hang out for a little bit because we haven't started the oil. I was sneezing into my shoulder, into my maid uniform, so I was not sneezing near this meat or in the direction of it. Okay. I'm going to throw this tissue out. So we have 4 pieces, by the way. we're waiting for the water to boil for my vegetable situation, which is just for me. That's not for the ladies. It's just for me because I want to make sure these vegetables get eaten. Okay. So, piece 2. I'm going to try to get these done before we fuck with the vegetables. So it's steak seasoning that I made, some Asian spice mix that I made. Who knows where I got the recipe from. Lemon, pepper, salt, and pepper salt. Some more steak. Okay, so again, we're going to pat one of these big ass pieces of chicken. Get that excess moisture. And then we're going to rub it in this dry rub. And we're going to set it aside. It's not going to be aside for like forever. We just need to get this done. And then I'll tend to the boiling water. And then we'll start the oil. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yay! Very awkward piece in the sense that it's got a lot of different crevices going on. Okay. I'm just trying to like get every little bit of surface area I can get, you know what I mean, with these spices. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. I might eat this awkwardly shaped one. Just because the spice distribution is going to be a lot more awkward on it. Yo. Okay. Okay. And then one more piece, and then we can check this water. Because it's probably boiling now for real. Okay. Lemon, pepper, pepper, salt, seasoning, Asian seasoning mix. Let's just use the rest of it. Again, we're going to take a paper towel, or a few, because I touched some. We're going to wipe this chicken, or, pat it down so it's like less moist. And then we're going to rub it in the spices that I just poured out into that metal pan. And then we're going to probably take these gloves off and tend to the water that is probably boiling by now. Maybe, possibly, potentially boiling finally. Yeah, nice. Yeah, just rubbing it in. We'll get under the skin since the skin is loose. Aha! Fantastic. Okay. Chicken's prepped. So just get the rest of these spices and kind of sprinkle them around or whatever. and we'll deal with rubbing extra spice in later. For now, we're gonna take the gloves off and check this water, which is probably boiling by now. And like do our thing with all that. Okay. So let me just check that water. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's move this chicken over here. Get the vegetables. Which again, this vegetable soup situation, just for me. Let's not have you near my phone. Okay. So again, there is a mystery bouillon cube we're going to use. We're not going to use this daikon. It's just here. Oh, so this might be like a tomato. Might be a tomato one that we had. That's just extra flavor for me. You know what I mean? Let me get... maybe this guy. Let's try to dissolve this before we put the vegetables in. I'm just trying my best to dissolve this. There we go. This bouillon cube, which might be camaron y tomate. I don't know. It's red, so I'm gonna guess it might be camaron y tomate with like shrimp and tomato. Because we had some. I think we had like, what is it? Pollo y tomate and like camaron y tomate. So like it could be like one of those. Don't know. Alright. Well, it looks like it's dissolved. Yay. So I'm gonna start putting the vegetables in. And then we're gonna just let this do its thing. Right? Maybe 10 minutes it'll be done. Because like tomatoes and squash might take a while, right? Oh, I can put an onion in here. Hold on. Let me cut up an onion. Or let me just throw a whole fucking onion in here. No, I should cut it. Ugh, I already put that knife in the sink. More celery. Celery. More celery. There's a lot of celery going on in this soup. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put a whole ass onion in there. I hate that I just took the cutting board. Oh, you know what? No, we'll put half an onion. We'll save half an onion for spaghetti. We may or may not make spaghetti today too. We're gonna make the fried chicken first, just because my mom kind of made it sound like she kind of wanted the fried chicken first. So. Bless. Oh, counter. Fuck. While I was peeling an onion. Fuck. Fuck. There we go. Hold on. Belch. While I was peeling an onion by the compost bin. Oh, bin. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. Very carefully gonna put that in there. Whole ass onion. And then we can cover it up in and just let it hang out. Fantastic. And I'm gonna lower the heat. And we can just like set it and forget it, and that's it. All right. So we're gonna fry these chicken pieces one by one. I'm hoping there's gonna be shrinkage. It looks like Mom used this pan earlier, but we're not gonna use it. I think we need to use something bigger. It just looks like this pan ain't gonna cut it. And I also don't want to hurt myself. So, you know what I mean? So I'm wondering if we should use the copper pan because the walls are higher. I think that would be the safest idea today. Yeah. So we're going to use the copper pan today. Looks like the safest option. Let me see where I can put you. So I'm going to heat the pan up a little bit first before we get into it. And then we're going to this one. I'm gonna prepare a few things for the spaghetti that we may or may not make today. Oh my god, eyeballs. Ugh. So glad we're done with the onion part. Ugh. Alright. Raise it up just a little bit. I'll get it a little bit warmer, then we'll start adding the oil. think that's like the really spicy smelling one. I think that's the one I did for when I made the chickpea stuff, the chana. Like, it smells great, but it smells too spicy for my mom. So we can't be using it, you know what I mean? Can't be using it if my mom is gonna, you know, be not happy about it. All right. So we're going to reuse some oil from the other day. This was the oil we used for the red bean sesame balls. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. Okay. Let that heat up just a little bit more. I'm gonna drink some wine. Holy shit. Okay. Just kind of. Which one is what? Are they both cabs? Okay, they're both cabs. Okay, only drink if you're like old enough, okay? Don't be drinking illegally, alright? Also, if you're in my chat, you should at least be 20, so you should be pretty close to drinking age. Depending on where you're at, so. Oh, what up, Kington? Oh yeah, maybe I should just, okay, let me double check. Frying chicken. Frying chicken temperature. Jesus fuck. $3.50 and $3.75. $3.75. Internal, we're looking for a 165. Okay. So $3.75 for the oil. Let me get a light. Oh wait, no, we have a flash. Okay. You motherfuckers. Sorry. I really don't want to hurt myself. Oh, I'm doing good. Oh, nice. Thanks, Sarybot. I didn't even see that. We're at 250, so maybe I need to raise it up a little bit. 265. That's the center. Almost, sort of at 300. 284. 290. 292. 293. Maybe we should raise it up just a touch. I'm gonna go look at this vegetable situation. Okay, we're looking good. Kiwis will get too. Cool. Again, that's just for me. I have a pot of vegetable stuff off to the side. You can't really see too well over there. So that's just for me to make sure these vegetables don't go bad, you know. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 350, 360. Mm, 300. Thank you. Still taking a while to get up there. $330. Closer. Oh my god, let me just open this wine. Maybe by the time I open the wine, it'll be ready. Oh my god, fuck. Oh yeah, I should get some tongs too. Let's get some tongs so we don't hurt ourselves. Here's the one with the... Get the one with the slider. Okay, please open... There we go. Wine. Fantastic. Oh, I wonder if I should... that's an idea. Okay. Little sippy. $230, $269, oh, $79, $89, $97, $304, $310, $316, $324, $327, $330, $333, $336, $340, $342. Ow. $347, $349, $350, $352, $353, $354. I'm gonna say it's there because the steam is hurting my hand. All right. This may sound fun and sexy, but it's also probably going to be a little scary for me. Wait, hold on. Let's do skin down first. I wanted to be a safe distance, and I wanted my cables to not be near that. Let me find another place to put the when it's like I'm gonna do 4 minutes on each side. How are we gonna do this? There we go. All right, I'm just trying to put some stuff in the dishwasher while we're doing this. Maybe wash a few things. Luckily, we don't have too many like things. Like two of them are big, or 3 of them are bigger items. So. But I kind of want to hand wash some things, so, you know. Again, not breaded because mom's not really into that. And like dredging would probably just be annoying for me. we're gonna be super honest about it. need to buy new gloves. Alright. Time to flip without hurting myself. I'm gonna wear gloves. Yay, they were shrinkage! Girl, oh my god. I'm just washing and drying some dishes. You know, while we can. Have a little less noise later. The super duper responsible thing would be to clean the oil after every finished fried piece. I don't think we're gonna do that though. I don't think we're gonna do that just because I don't think I want to be that tedious. Maybe if I worked at a restaurant, then we would be doing that. But this is just cooking at home, so. Again, so it's like a very interesting mix of spices that I can't really tell you because I honestly don't remember. But there's a steak seasoning I made, an Asian seasoning I made, lemon, pepper, and a pepper salt. That's mixed all in there. Smells like there's ginger in there, paprika. It smells a little lemongrassy, but maybe that's just me mostly smelling the ginger. Let me get that one too. So we had tongs for handling the raw. So we're gonna have tongs to handle the not raw. Oh, I know. Put down a towel for that too. So I'm gonna pull that out with a different set of tongs for just like cooked meat, right? Ooh, nice crispy skin. And luckily there was shrinkage, right? Because it was a really big ass piece of meat earlier. Here we go. So that's gonna hang out and rest. Okay, now we're gonna put in another piece. So there's definitely stuff that like fell off, right? Because like it's a very loose dry rub. So if we were being super professional about this, we would be after each fry kind of removing the stuff that fell out. But we're not gonna do that. So I'm gonna check the internal temperature of that other piece real quick. Okay. You said 165, and it kept on rising, so I'm sure it's fine. Okay. I'm gonna try to wash some dishes and then we'll, keep on keeping on. Oh yeah, let me check my vegetable soup thing. Oh yeah, we're good. Oh yeah, you smell good. We can probably turn you off. Alright. Oops, sorry. Alright. Time to flip without hitting ourselves. Alright, so again, we have tongs for raw stuff, tongs for cooked stuff. So this is the raw tongs. Very careful. Okay. Okay. Can we set the timer again? We're just washing and drying some stuff while stuff is frying. Looking pretty okay. We're not very good at focusing after a certain zoom. Then after this, we have 2 more pieces, and then we will decide whether or not we want to make spaghetti. We already cut up some onions. So that's kind of half the battle. So it's going to be like onions, garlic, tomatoes, sorry. Salt, pepper. What? Maybe we'll put fish sauce in this though. I thought that was kind of a nice. But I don't know if that's just because like it went so well with like the condensed milk. Mom doesn't want the condensed milk. She doesn't want Filipino spaghetti. So she wants like American spaghetti. You know? Let me take a little sippy. Again, only drink if you're of age, please. No boozing if you're not old enough. But most of you should be of age anyway because my chat is 20 plus. Ooh. Oh, okay. Why? I don't know why you got angry all of a sudden. Randomly aggressive at the end. Okay. Oh my god, bitch. Okay. Woo, bitch. Angry. GPS, that's the one I'm gonna eat because it's like awkwardly shaped. Okay, we good? Okay. We're almost done. This is piece 3 out of 4. You can do skin down. Don't splash, please. Thank you. I don't like hot ass oil, so like I don't want to be anywhere near it. You know what I mean? Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. I almost forgot to start the timer. Okay. Oh, bitch, what the fuck? Snack. I don't know why it's like randomly sputtering here and there. This 4 minutes went by so slowly. All right. So about ready to flip it over. All right. So carefully, of course. Also, we won't be doing YouTube Live, I guess from like multi-streaming. Like while I'm streaming on Twitch, I won't be also streaming on YouTube. We figured out that my PC just can't handle it, so. Because like the audio would be fine, but the video would be lagged severely. So, or really jumpy. So during that red sesame bean ball stream, I like stopped the YouTube stream and then everything seemed to be pretty okay. Like there's still a lag, like there's a delay, but it's not like super choppy. So we're gonna keep YouTube just for videos. Which is fine. Because then it'll be like good practice. Because I need to be better at making my videos 5 minutes or less and transcriptable. Within like 10,000 characters. So as long as I manage to do that, I think we should be pretty okay. So far, the last 2 videos were within 10,000 characters. I might just start character counting. Alright, so we're gonna use the clean tongs. Oh, bitch. Okay. The tongs for done meat. Nice. I'm gonna put turmeric in one of these spices. on. Yeah. Okay. All right, last piece. Skin down first. Like skin down into the oil first. Ooh, look at that shrinkage already. All right. Fantastic. Okay. We took a little pause off the dishes just because I got a little snacky. Yeah. Well, we're almost done with the dishes. Woo! Thank goodness. I fucking hate doing dishes. I don't know if we're gonna cut up the garlic or if they're just gonna like let it be. For the spaghetti that we may or may not use or make after this. Oh wait, did I forget a belt somewhere? Oh, I did. What was I doing? I mean this one. Now the count is gonna be off, and I'm gonna be sad about it. Yo, what up, Sanquan? Let's see, belch, drying pan, but also a belch happened between this one and the last one sometime. I don't know when. I'm doing good. Just terribly afraid of hot oil. So, you know, just hot oil things. So that's why the camera's over here. I think after a certain like zooming in, it doesn't want to like focus too hard. I don't even feel hot oil if it splashes on me. Holy shit. Wait, let me just. This isn't hot oil. I slammed my. I went too fast for something and I got caught in the, like under a cupboard. Under a cupboard. It still kind of hurts a little bit. So. And then I got caught on a grater like a couple days before that. So, like, that was pretty fun. Cooking for so long, I have a high pain tolerance. Ah, okay. Yeah, I never got kitchen hands. I can't fucking deal with shit. I'm pretty weak against, like, extreme hot and extreme cold. I don't do very good with it, so. Always gloves. You need to be careful. Yeah, that's why I'm not trying to be near the oil right now. I'm trying to be as safely away from the oil as possible. But this is the last piece of chicken, so this is the last piece of chicken we're frying. So we're almost done. Please don't be angry at me. You sound angry. tell you, I just hit affiliate today. Just have to do it tomorrow. Woo! Congratulations! Let's just get the soundboard thing connected. We have... We have to build everything. There we go. Oh, Jesus. Hopefully you heard that. Oh, God. And then after this, we can figure out if we're going to, like, keep on using this oil. We could strain it. I just don't like straining it when it's, like, super hot like that. Let me get my piece. We'll go ahead and get my piece, and my piece should be pretty cool by the time we get to it. Oh my God, please stop being angry. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Nice. Ugh. Yeah, let's move mine to like a different plate so we can like deal with it. Mine is like a giant awkward piece. I'm just gonna move it somewhere for me. Okay. And we're gonna grab this last piece. Let me turn off the heat because no thank you. Alright. Last piece. Oh my God. Here, your chicken just finished.
Okay.
All right. So while we let that oil cool, chill the fuck out. We'll go ahead and eat our. Maybe eat some of our soup as well. Move this cable so she doesn't run into it. Okay. And I'll get 2 plates for them so they don't like get in this area while we're eating. Let me see what y'all see. There we go. Wait. I hear you, puppy. I hear you. I hear you, puppy. It's okay. Okay, so we got fried chicken. Fried chicken and champagne go really well. We don't have champagne. So we're just drinking wine. This is my piece because it's awkward. Let me see what y'all see. You need to be here.
You don't smell the fried chicken.
Probably. I put plates on the table. We didn't check the internal temperature of this one. So just FYI. You look okay. 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 Maybe we'll just fry it a little bit longer. Mine, anyway. This is the really awkwardly shaped one. So, it had a really not ideal shape. Oil's still pretty hot, so I'm sure this is fine. Okay. We'll get soup while we're here too. I'm gonna put that for another 3. And then we're gonna get some soup. Okay, good. Okay, that's still a little hot for me. It means everything needs to hang out outside the broth. Let me try this broth by itself. Okay. Probably won't be saving this oil just because like I ate something and then put it back in oil, you know? Maybe I just need to focus on the uneven side. Yeah. I'll do another 3. So it was just like a really not very evenly shaped piece. A lot of crevices. So I just feel like maybe we just need a little bit of time. I don't know what bouillon cube we use, but it turned out pretty good, so. Did you miss one? I might have missed another one. I might have missed another one. There might have been another one. Ah. Ah. Soup turned out really good though. But I also really enjoy vegetables, so you know what I mean? Not everyone's into vegetables. Like, I have a lot of friends that just, they don't do vegetables. And I'm just like, I don't know how you're alive right now, but okay. Mm-mm. Okay. I'm sure it's fine by now. I'm sure it's fine. So we'll just deal with it. All right. Turn off the oil again. Let that hang out. You know, because it's still hot. And really let that oil, you know, finish some shit off, right? Again, the vegetable soup is just for me. We're not sharing that. Just for us. Right? Everything is off. Okay, good. Thanks, Siri bot. Wait, does it good bot? Good bot. There we go. Yeah, you can let Siri know that they're a good bot. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure you can tip Siri on like Patreon or Ko-fi. Because I'm pretty sure most of us use Siri bot. You can totally financially support Siri. I encourage it, really. He is a one-man show. Just like, you know, streamer bot, like Nate made it and he has a team and everything, but you know, like that's not their job. They're not getting paid to do streamer bot, you know what I mean? But if you want to pay them because you appreciate what they do and you have the financial circumstances to do so, you can. You know? Like if you look at the final like tab on the UI, it'll be like, thank you to all these people, and then totally gives you Nate's information so you can support him. So just putting that out there. Oh my god, that took 2 hours? That took a little bit longer than I would have liked. Okay, that took 2 hours. Yikes. That's like 120 minutes. Man. Okay. Are we gonna make the spaghetti? I don't know. They already got fried chicken right now. I don't really feel like doing dishes anymore. Let me see. Oh shit, that's not. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh shit, soup dumplings? Okay. Me. Well. Ooh. I followed a lot of the speedrunners on here. Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Okay. Final Fantasy Randomizer. Someone's doing like a oh, that's cute. I like the way they did the format. That's cute. Oh. Oh, Secret. Oh, Secret's busy. Secret is the busy. All right, hot local grandpa. The first time we saw Hot Local Grandpa, I was like unsure because I was like, we were playing Jackbox with our friends community, and like our friend got a bunch of random, just sussy ass motherfuckers, and then we see this screen name and we're like, is this person like gonna be okay or gonna be fucking a piece of shit? And they ended up being a really cool person, so. I don't know if they're like an actual grandpa or not, but they're pretty cool. And they're pretty neat. Sometimes you can't just. What MGA is on? Short fused. Every enemy is twice as fast. Monster Hunter. I do not know what ZD's playing. Oh, Bash is on. Okay, so we have quite a few options. I never see MGA on. It's probably really late already for short fuse because I'm positive he's in Europe. I feel like I shouldn't be seeing Chuck right now. He might be an insomniac at the moment. kind of want to raid secret. What an interesting background. Cute. Any grape drinks? I mean, we want to be in the same. Maybe Usagi? Yeah. I always have a hard time figuring out what I want to read. The secret is bilingual, but I don't know if that's gonna bother some of you. You know? Okay, we're gonna raid Usagi. Let me just make sure I spelled her name right. Yeah, I did. Alright. Everybody, thank you so much for lurking and hanging out while we made this chicken. I started my fourth wall. We haven't quite finished it or whatever yet, so it's still kind of in the works. But if you're on Xiaohongshu, I'm there. So we can hang out on Xiaohongshu. My Instagram has been very active, at least with the stories. So, you know what I mean? I'm always very active on Instagram if you want to like DM me or like look at my story. But we're gonna try out fourth wall and see how that works. And I already have some stuff in the store. So if you want to join, I have a free tier, but the lowest paid tier is $1.50 a month. Okay, and there's a discount. There's like a promo right now, so it can be a little less, you know. But yeah, I'll see you later. Thanks for supporting me. I'll see you later. Bye. Bye-bye. 2 more MAID streams.